December 15th, micro NASDAQ futures, 1 minute chart. This is the pre-market here in this light gray section. I'm going to go ahead and scroll to the left and talk about gaps and waves and show you my trades for this morning. So here there's a gap created between these two candles. You see that because the script that I run displays this blue wedge here. It's very difficult to see these one tick gaps or more at times. Here there's a gap between this candle body and this candle body, so the script shows me this gap here between these two candles gets filled by this adjacent body here. So that gap is null and void. It's been filled. It's no longer a target. Here, price starts breaking out of this zone, gaps up, and price gaps up. So you see the script is displayed the two cyan wedges, and I've drawn the yellow lines in here. Up in this area in Active Trader and Thinkorswim, you can only see 10 ticks of the order book above where price currently is. You can see that happening right now. So when price got up into this area around 815, 816, I could see a very large order to sell at 820, at 16,820. So this became my target. If you trade the NASDAQ enough, you know that 2060, at 2040 and 60 are often targets, whether price is going up or down. You see the same thing on the ES and the Dow. So I started buying this, and that was my target, the 20 level. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on trades so you can see my trades. I'm going to scroll a little bit to the right. So here you can see my an entry at 13.75, another entry at 14.5. And then we get this pullback. Price is now breaking below this. Still holding because I'm bullish to hit this target. We get the collapse. I don't stop out. This is the micro NASDAQ futures, so I can afford to take some risk on this. However, the reality is I should have stopped out. I add on this candle at 91.75 when this price fills these two gaps here, and I'm going to stop out on this contract if price goes below. So you see the stop out at 87. So this contract I bought here, I stopped out 4.75 points lower, stopped out. I'm going to scroll left. Here you can see that price does dip down into and fills this gap, gets bought back up. The low of this candle right here is 57. The low of this candle here is 56.5. So the low of this candle is 2 ticks above this candle. Once again, price contracts got bought back up, closing above 67 level, which is bullish. If you're below 62, bearish. If you're above 67, bullish. So this is potentially putting in this significant wave pullback, and I'm still got 820 as my target. So I add 1 at 67 on this candle. I add 1 at 73. I add 4 at 806. I add 4 at 809. Get a pullback. And so this is where you need to have patience, because in the wave trading process, that's one of the things you're just going to have. You have to understand that price moves in waves, doesn't always move straight up and straight down. And so you are comfortable with the pullback when you're doing wave trading. So here, this candle body here, this candle body is not under this candle body. So this is not the wave pullback. Because the open of this candle is at 802.25, and the open of this candle 802.25. So these two this candle and this candle are parallel. This candle body is not under this candle body. Here you can clearly see this candle body is under this candle body. Right, this magenta line, pink line is also VWAP. Price is bouncing off VWAP. I have VWAP on my chart just to see how price reacts around that, but I am not a VWAP trader. Price dips down below VWAP and gets bought back up, as you can see here, and then keeps going. So this is the continuation of putting in a second wave move, and I closed all my position right around 820. You see an average because I sold one contract a little bit lower. I'll show you those trades. So here you can see that these are limit orders. LMT is a limit order, MKT is a market order. You can see the price that I sold at. So I sold it basically 820 through 821. These are all limit orders, which I put in ahead of time. The final order is a market order that I sold at 816.5. I was trying to catch a little bit more of a move. Price started to pull back, so I marketed out. So that's my NASDAQ trade for this morning. Thanks for watching.